Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
Cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the bayou city streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the bayou city streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the bayou city streets meet the country roads. Where the bayou city streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oh yeah, it's still Wednesday night and it's Hump Day. Welcome to the show. I almost said Thursday night. Don't ask. Hey,
it was the Wednesday.
I went back to work, and I'm trying to push this week along as fast as I can, okay? But it's Wednesday night, and we're halfway over the hump to the weekend, and so we're going to have a great show tonight. Welcome to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou. We're going to have got a ton of new music this week. I've gotten through my emails, most of them, and started sorting through music, putting music in playlists, and it's been a task to keep up with all the emails, and just when you think you got through them, boom, you find more that you hadn't looked at yet. So, it is what it is, but we will slowly and surely make it through songs and everything that has been submitted to us. But this is Tropical Country, and of course our show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the Cruise Planners, your land and cruise experts. When you're planning your next getaway, give Joe Leo a call at 732-831-5200. And of course, Goaltending Services, GTS Charters and Outfitters in Key West, Florida. When you're down in Key West, make sure you experience everything Key West has to offer and out on the water. And no better people to do it with than Monty and Gypsy at GTS Charters. But make sure you visit that Outfitter store located above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock. They have everything that you need before you head out for your day on the water. And of course, Party Dog Entertainment, that'd be yours truly. I provide music for whatever event that you're having. Family reunions, weddings, class reunions. I'll even do a bat mitzvah. So give me a call, 243-847-2454. Yes, I'm doing a bat mitzvah.
Yes, you are.
I don't know anything about it, but I'm learning. So there we go. But
They gonna give you a yarmulke for your cousin?
I hope not. Of course, Lou is in the house.
Why can't we hear Uncle Alex?
I don't know. How about now?
Testing.
There you go.
Okay, he's on mic 4, so somehow the mics got switched.
Oh.
Was it?
That's okay. That's all right. I'll just have to remember he's on mic 4 tonight, not 3. So, but you're in the house. Uncle Alex is back.
Yes.
Welcome.
We're semi back to normal. It's been a whirlwind of the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
We've had family in the house. Say we took off. We went to Memphis, come back from Memphis, got house company, and it just seemed like they just exchanged out,
Yep.
and we had a constant flow of family in and out here. G-Raf, JT, and Little G, they headed back yesterday,
Yep.
and it was the first time in 2 weeks that Lou and I have had the house to ourselves, and we just stopped, listened to the crickets.
I don't even think we talked to each other.
No, it was one of those. It was one of those things of
You do you.
Yeah, exactly.
you go your way, I'm going to go my way. We're just going to enjoy this peace and quiet for a minute. So she went and did her thing. I came into the studio, got prepped, and went through all those emails and stuff of new music that has been sent to us. And boy, is there ever a bunch of it. So we will do our best to slowly, over the next few weeks, to get through some of this music. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I can't play it all. I mean, there's just I just can't keep up. So there's some point in time where I have to do a cutoff and just move on to constantly new music that's coming in. So I do my best, but it's surprising how many you think. I imagine how many emails we get. I can imagine what the Tiki Man's getting.
Right.
So
Well,
times 3.
And you know what? I think it's really, for me, it's a symbol of growth of our show.
It is.
Because in the beginning,
We were begging.
we were begging for music, yeah, and spending a ton of money to buy new music and do all these things. And now we've got so many artists that are sending us, and not just artists, but people like CMSM overseas and across the pond, and different promoters here in the States
Yes.
that are sending us new music all the time, along with our artist friends. So
Right.
I think it's really cool to see the way things are changing.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to add a show.
No. No.
But Uncle Alex, you might be able to have a show.
Oh, no. No.
We're all like, no.
We could do a show like On the Porch with Uncle Alex.
There you go. There you go.
Pull up a rocking chair and sit back and listen to the tunes of
Thinking
ancient
about going
times.
on the road for a while. Just head west.
Head west, young man. Head west.
Me and the dogs.
Oh, there you go.
Well, who do we got to say hello to tonight?
Well, I definitely want to say hello to Mo. She is out there tonight, so it is good to see you.
Hey, Mo.
I want to say hello to Mr. Matt Van Fossen.
Hey, Matt.
And just a plug here. So if you are in the Ohio Valley, Pittsburgh, Wheeling, anywhere around the Ohio River, there is, as we all know, the West Virginia area was just devastated by floods, as well as a few other places in the country lately. And so Matt is doing a benefit concert. It is not just him. He is going to be performing. It is going to be on 7/25. And for some reason, it just left.
Friday.
Yes, it was this Friday. Tickets are $25. And I need to find, it's going to be at the Capitol Theater in Wheeling, which is just an iconic building in itself.
It is.
So if you've never been there, it is such a cool place.
For that area, it's
that
almost like the mother church of country music.
Yes,
I mean,
that is a good way to say it.
It has that kind of a legendary reputation.
Absolutely.
Everybody and their brother has played the Capitol Music Hall.
Yeah, that is very true. So tickets, you can get the tickets at capitoltheaterwheeling.com. If for some reason you want to contribute but you're not able to go to the show, you can still order the tickets online and it just goes as a donation. And then I was trying to find the names and I just lost, the website's being really weird. So hang on just a second. Let me see. So there it is. So Gage Joseph and Carly Greer are also going to be performing that night. So check it out if you would, CapitolTheaterWheeling.com. All the proceeds go to the flood victims, those that were affected by the flash floods that came through Wheeling and the Ohio Valley a few weeks ago.
Gotcha.
Also, want to give thanks, Mo. I did have a great birthday. Thank you to everybody who commented, texted, called. I really had a great day. So thank you so much. Let me see here. Who else is out there?
It looks like the chat's a little slow.
The chat is a little slow tonight, but that's okay.
Maybe they all had to go back to work too, and they're just not feeling it.
Maybe so. Maybe they are a little tired like we are.
We're dragging.
Also, want to give a big shout out to Aunt Dorothy. She's out there tonight.
Hello to Aunt Dorothy.
So we appreciate you tuning in with us. Let me see. Let me check our page. Mr. Jeff Batson, hello to you.
Hey, Jeff.
Singer-songwriter extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Also want to give a big shout out to Jason Acey.
Yes, and we still have more new music from Jason Acey. He's just kicking out music left and right.
He is. You know, I don't want to take any credit for anything, but all these folks who come to our show just kind of explode after that. And I will take that.
Pat on the back.
That's right. I'm going to pat us on the back for a second.
Just goes to show we recognize good talent.
That's right.
That's it.
That is right.
As they.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Thanks, Uncle Alex. All of our listeners recognize too. And I want to give a big shout out to my bonus daughter, one of my bonus daughters, Pam. Thank you so much for the flowers. If you were out there listening, it was the sweetest thing ever. A big surprise when there was a knock on the door. I was trying to figure out why.
Big surprise to you.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why my whole, like the day before my birthday, I kept saying, well, we can leave at like 6 a.m., go out to Cades Cove, and we could do, and everybody was like, no, we're not going anywhere. And I'm like, okay, fine.
We're not getting up early, and yeah, we tried to come up with every excuse under the sun because we knew we had to be here when the flowers came.
Yeah. Well, hello to Gina. Z and G are out there.
Hey, Gina.
She says hi to Uncle Alex as well.
Sweetie.
She's been trying to figure out how to do the chat on TV. So, so hello
I need
to
a
you.
keyboard.
Yeah. That just reminded me. Do y'all remember for a minute there was this? This has been a long time ago, and I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a. It was just a keyboard, and it plugged into your TV.
Mm-hmm. That was back in the early days.
Like 95, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, they
Do you
got the
remember that?
wireless where they just put.
Turn your home television. Turn your TV into your home PC. I remember the commercial.
Yeah.
Put the keyboard on my little stand.
Yeah.
And I got the mouse, but it's wireless.
Yeah, but you
Just
couldn't.
plug it into the
You
USB.
couldn't download anything or save anything, but you could view.
Right. I
But
get
yeah.
my,
You
I
can
can get my
kind of-
mail,
yeah.
I can AOL, all that.
Yeah. Huh?
That's back in the infancy of computers.
It was.
Still do it.
But I do remember the commercial where it says, "Turn your home TV into a personal computer."
That's it. Web TV.
That's it.
You're right, Gina. That was it.
She says she had it for years.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. And when you get the bigger TVs, and you can go to these, X-rated.
We wouldn't,
I don't know about that.
we wouldn't know anything about that.
No.
Of course not.
Never. Mo said she never heard of a keyboard plugging into a TV. Yes, it was. Gina's
Yes.
got it. It was called Web TV.
Back in the day.
That was a long time
I
ago.
have it to this day.
Verona Corona, hello to you. Wow, Gina started doing her genealogy on it.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you must have like the big old tree now. Yeah, it would be convenient. You're right. Mo says it would be convenient when you're listening but watching the show on TV because then you can comment.
Yeah.
Using
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
it would.
Bring it up. And, I'm surprised they haven't brought that back yet. But
You can.
True.
You can do it. You just got to get the keyboard.
Oh, yeah, if you have the internet-ready TV now,
yeah.
right?
Right, yeah.
You can just
put the
use it like a
USB in the
monitor.
back, and it's just wireless.
The
keyboard.
wireless keyboard.
It's a good size.
You know what? I never thought to do that, but you're right. You could.
With a mouse.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Right?
Put the show up there.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you got to do. Uncle Alex said so.
Voila.
Must be so.
Mo, I don't blame you. I was too poor to have it too, although my boyfriend at the time had it. That's the only reason I know about it, so.
Kidding. I was lucky I had cable.
Right? Yeah, I really didn't then. That's whenever we used to.
The new smart TVs.
Yeah.
Pretty dang smart.
They are. It's a little creepy. Some of them have a
Yeah,
webcam
a little
in them.
too smart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you
You got all quiet.
I'm still waiting on you.
Nope, I'm
Play something.
Y'all
Done.
done. Y'all done. All right.
I'm done.
Okay. Well, like I said, we get tons of new music from all of our friends, independent singer-songwriters, and all of that. But, occasionally I do play some mainstream country music because, I hear a song or something that just hits me the right way for some reason, or a message that it sends, and it just kind of goes that way. And so was whenever we was in Nashville. And we went to the Grand Ole Opry. One of the artists that we got to see, and it's been the second time we've got to see him in person, would be Justin Moore. And,
Yes.
of course, Justin sang a song that it kind of, it just struck a chord with me because,
Is it the one that made me cry?
I'm not sure. But it's just one of those things of, you look at the world, where the world is today, and, depending upon what you think and whatever, just remember you.
Well, time keeps slipping away, and we're always chasing the days. We're caught in the current, trying to stay afloat. The weight of the world crashing down, we're picking up speed, but we're losing ground here. I know a place where we can let it all go. We can dance with the sun down on Lover's Key, just living the life, yeah, down by the salty sea. No hustle, no grind, we got the ocean day and island time. We can sway with the palms down on Lover's Key. It's time for a getaway. We could press pause for the day. We'll take that old road, head down to the shore. The taste of the salt so sweet. Get that warm sand under our feet. We'll cast all our worries to the ocean floor. We can dance with the sun down on Lover's Key, just living the life, yeah, down by the salty sea. No hustle, no grind, we got the ocean day and island time. We can sway with the palms down on Lover's Key. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Well, it always seems a little bit better when we're dancing side by side. We built a ship that'll make it through the weather. Use this breeze as our guide, oh, we'll be just fine. down by the salty sea. No hustle, no grind. Got the ocean there and darling time. We can sway with the palms down a lover's key. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh.
Lover's Key. That's brand new music from Manalo.
Very good.
Yeah. What's going on over there with you?
So,
Uh-oh.
7:23. That's today, right?
That's me.
Yeah.
Trisha Yearwood, an hour ago,
Was at the bookstore
Barnes and
here.
Noble at Hamilton Place Mall.
Yeah, signing autographs.
Yeah,
Sign her
why
new-
did I not know that?
Well, your daughter sent it to us on Messenger
When?
yesterday.
How did I not see it?
I don't know, but
Could have invited her over.
I looked at it.
Right?
I looked at it and said, well, we got a show. So we won't be going to Barnes and
Oh,
Noble.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, I love y'all. I'm just saying.
You would have bailed on us to go see Trisha Yearwood, wouldn't you?
Just me and you, huh?
It
Could
might have been a
possibly
guy's
go
night.
Yeah. Well, it's been proven fact that, you can't trust us guys alone
That is true.
because you just never know what's going to happen. But
Exactly.
Yeah, that's very true.
I got your message there, Verona. I will definitely check that group out. They look like a fun group, so I'll definitely check them out.
Yeah, so he said, Verona says that they're from Southern Ontario.
Oh, very cool.
So that's awesome.
We've had
Thank
good
you for
luck.
that.
We've had a good luck of finding some great country music artists that end up being from Canada.
Yeah, for real.
So
I remember clear back in the day, Anne Murray. That was another Canadian, fabulous Canadian singer, country.
And one thing I've noticed, and I know it's not true of all, of Canadian artists, but you know how we kind of noticed that, with a lot of the UK artists, they gravitate toward that older country that sound, like that late 70s, early 80s, the country sound is kind of where they gravitate to release right now. It seems like a lot of your 90s country sounding groups are coming from Canada.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of them coming out there. Jade Eagleson, is from Canada, and there's a couple other ones that we've played on here that, they got that 90s country influence. So, which is very, very cool. So.
Yeah, that's our time period right there. So it's neat.
Yeah, that 90s country is definitely making a comeback. And
I feel like 90s country is to country music what like 80s were to pop and rock music.
I know,
Like
right?
the 80s were just iconic with the hair bands and the one-hit wonders and all of those things. And so I feel like the 90s are like that for country music.
Let me tell you what, I've been,
That's the era.
Next weekend, I'm doing a class reunion for the class of 1985, and trying to go
gonna be
through
fun.
and set up a playlist, and you have a 4-hour set, and you're trying to do a playlist, and for that 4 hours, and you're like, it's hard. It is hard because you know how many great songs you're leaving out just to do that playlist.
Yeah.
Because when you're doing a playlist, especially for an event, you're breaking it down into sections because you have that reception time. So during that reception time, you're playing the more mellow, what would be yacht rock. It's not yacht rock, soft rock, but. You have that for about an hour because that's when people are just coming in, getting to know each other, getting reunited, and everything. And then they're having dinner or something. So you got to feed into that, and then you slowly got to work them up.
Dance and
Well, you got and you got to work them up into that because before you can get them to dance, you got to get them to drink. So you got to work your way into that.
they have an open bar.
But it's so hard, when I was looking at it and I'm putting these things, I'm like, there's so much great music that you end up leaving out because you only have so much time, and that's only half a decade.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally doing You know, because from by request, you know, 1978, 9 to 1985. You know,
Yeah.
within that. So, you know, that's 7 years right there. It is really, really hard to try to work in, especially when you're dealing with multi-genres. And, you know, it's been very frustrating to put that playlist together because of that, because there's just so much great music in the 80s.
What day is that?
I do that next Saturday night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like a week from this
Saturday.
So like 10 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to be cool. It's going to be so much fun because those are our people, right? So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. Hey, Giraffe. Giraffe is out there. We were just talking about y'all a little bit
Headed
ago.
home safe.
It was like, thank God they're gone. No. Just joking.
No, we were like, man, we're tired.
No, but I tell you, we didn't.
It's a good tired.
I didn't know how to act last night because
I know.
I sat down on the couch.
Yeah, the empty nest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like immediately all of a sudden becoming an empty nester again.
quiet, yeah.
But, you know, I sat there for a minute, you know, and I was like, peace and quiet. But then I'm sitting there and I was just waiting for, hey, Papa, you want to play with me?
Yeah, you missed it already.
Hey, Papa, I want
Yes.
peanut butter and jelly. Hey, Papa, you know, it was just all of a sudden, it was like, you got so used to it, and all of a sudden it
Because
wasn't.
this trip.
It wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
it-
trip,
More
it
vocal,
was.
he's more.
It's
way
not-
more vocal.
it's
And
always-
it was all about Papa.
And it's usually about Mamaw, you know. I would say, hey, he's always like, where's Mamaw? This time, I don't know
He
what
was
I don't
upset he
know
couldn't-
what
he couldn't
happened.
Go in the pool.
But
yeah, he
it
was upset.
it was all about me this time, and I enjoyed it because I don't get to play the Papo card very often and eat all that up of constant attention. You know, play cards with me, play superheroes with me.
Yep.
You know, and I mean, he was attached to my hip. I'm gonna go walk the dog. I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Uncle
he was
Alex.
all about it.
Uncle Alex was talking about when he was trying to get you to go swimming at the summer party.
Yeah.
You couldn't go, and he was, Grayson was all mad.
Yeah, he was here for over a week, and I couldn't get swim. I didn't get to because he remembers I swam with him, and
Right.
Yeah.
we played in the pool.
I
and,
couldn't understand why.
and I
Yeah.
couldn't play in the pool with him this time because but
Wait, Rachel wants to know how was your hot cup of coffee that you finally got to have a hot cup of coffee.
yeah, I almost intentionally just let it get cold. I didn't know what hot coffee tastes like anymore.
I got those warmers.
Right?
Plugged in. It was like,
That's what he needed this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had fun. So we lost a legend yesterday, Ozzy Osbourne. It is pretty strange. He's one of those I think that has just always been around, at least for our. You know, we were talking about.
Well, he
our
was
time period.
70. He was 76 years old,
Yeah,
so he
which
has
is-
been around our entire lifetime.
He has, and 76
Basically.
is young.
yeah,
But I
pretty much.
felt like he was a lot older than that. Like I feel like he's been around.
he lived
like,
a lot harder. Yeah, but
That's just it. I
and
think
basically he sang his own farewell song
he did
2 weeks ago.
Mama, I'm coming
yeah,
home.
Mama, I'm coming home. I mean,
Which that was a song out of the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was so that moment was was iconic, similar to when Johnny Cash did "Hurt."
okay.
That was it. "Hurt" is that what the name of it?
And that was a remake. People didn't know that song
yeah.
was actually a remake.
Yeah. But I was watching. That just gave me chills, Uncle Alex. I was watching the video of Ozzy singing that song
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
And everybody, yeah.
And the people in the crowd were crying because
not the bigs, but yeah,
It was
it
just-
was not a dry eye, but and he kind of knew,
Yeah.
Parkinson's got him pretty bad. So.
Yeah, and they said that he, they had his feet kind of strapped down so that he wasn't kicking and stuff.
Oh, you
But
can still see his legs with
Yeah.
this, kind of
Yeah.
like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
He can't, control and
yeah, Parkinson's is
it's
a
an
hard
ugly.
one.
Well, there's no good disease.
No.
Yeah, but that is an ugly one, and yeah, so it was really cool. And one thing that surprised me, and I don't know how much of it was auto tune and all that kind of stuff that they do, but he sounded good.
Yeah.
Whether they used tricks for it or not, it sounded amazing. And so it was just such a magical moment to watch.
Yeah.
It was really, really neat. And I was not a big Ozzy fan, whatever.
No, I wasn't either.
Because
but-
back in the day, Ozzy was considered heavy metal,
Right.
not rock.
beginning, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was heavy metal, and I liked Motley Crue and Poison and all that.
But he kind of started all that.
Yes.
They all came right after him.
Because he was Black Sabbath, right?
Yeah.
Deep Purple, right?
Yeah.
All that.
And
That was that was when I was a kid. That was all that devil music.
Yes.
You didn't listen to that devil music.
Play
so.
it backwards.
because he was the one that was biting the heads off of bats, right?
Yeah. And here's the funny thing,
Yeah, just one, but that was
But here's the funny thing, though.
the moment.
A lot of a lot of these old interview clips and stories and stuff have come out since he passed or whatever, and biting the head off of a bat was an accident.
Yes.
He literally thought he thought
He thought it was a toy, right?
he thought a fan or somebody threw a rubber bat up on the stage. And he's just literally playing around, and he says he picked it up, and he goes, when he bit into it, he immediately knew he had messed up.
Yep.
That
bat didn't react to anything. I mean, come on.
it was not intentional. He literally
I think
thought
the bat was knocked out.
he literally thought it was a rubber bat, and he just in the heat of the moment picked up
it up and took a bite.
playing to the crowd, and he goes, let me tell you what, he goes, you don't know pain until you've had to take the rabies shots.
Oh yeah, can
He
you
goes,
imagine?
He goes, I knew right then and there. He goes,
Oh yeah.
I'd never put anything like that in my mouth again.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine.
So, but I think he went from that reputation to I think a more culturally accepted.
Yeah.
Whenever they started doing the reality series, after he got older, and you got to see behind the music, him behind
He
the music.
wasn't playing the Prince of Darkness.
When he was playing Dad, and then later on when he was playing Grandpa and things like that, you kind of got to see behind that. And he admits, the early years, he don't remember many of them. Trust me,
Right.
He admits that.
But Sharon remembers everyone.
He partied a little too hard. He even said if it wouldn't have been for Sharon, he'd been dead a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
True.
So Sharon truly saved his life. But
Several times.
but there was just some of them stories that's been popping out. But that was one of the things, because he was infamous for doing
That moment.
And hearing that story and hearing from his own lips, sitting there going, "That was an accident. I thought it was a toy."
And and it's funny that they never said that at the time.
No,
they let everybody.
Well, of course, because that's that PR. PR's like that fit in with that whole Prince of Darkness,
Right.
Thing that he had going, and everything.
Black
So
fingernails.
Gina, you're right. He was a teddy bear on the reality show. Yeah.
He was.
And I was thinking about that.
And he loved the dogs. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that earlier. I want to say yesterday, whenever the announcement came out, I was thinking about him and I thought, when did he go from being the Prince of Darkness and that to the kind of the mainstream popular?
And
it was during that
it
time.
was when they came out with the Aussie Knows Best, I think it was, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I never even watched
Name
that.
name of the reality series.
I think I saw it a couple times, but that was it.
So, and they kind of did the same thing with Ozzy, Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
They kind of
Gene
joked
Simmons
him.
was on CBS this morning talking about it.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Well, he said, Ozzy was actually a very humble, quiet, type of guy and everything. And they had played together, and they'd be like, hey, backstage, hey, how's it going, whatever. He wasn't wild. It didn't seem like it anyways, but who knows?
Wow.
Yeah. I remember it was kind of funny. They were showing a thing where they were at a stage setup or whatever, and they was going over like some special effects or whatever. And at some point in time, there was like bubbles. And he looked at her and he goes, Sharon, I'm the Prince of Darkness. I can't have bubbles. And, and it was just the way he said it. It was like a little kid, like,
Right.
what? I got a reputation to protect here. But yeah. So that's been pretty much the news cycle this week. But there was behind every performer, there's the performer. And then there's the person.
Exactly.
And, just because you see a public persona, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the person.
Right.
So, and it's that way with the several artists. You know, Alice Cooper.
That's who I was just thinking
talk about another one who has a very dark reputation of music, but personally,
and he's a Christian, really active in his church and strong in faith, and
you'd never guess it. So, or you'd never know. But it's just how what the industry.
Exactly.
It's the industry, but
exactly. Hey, Ken from CMSM is out there. Hello to you.
I've started getting through some emails, getting some music put in here. So I appreciate all the music that you've sent, and like I said, I'm slowly working on getting everything in here. But talk about new music. Our friends, Hurricane Highway, got new music come out, and as soon as I see the title, I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be good. It's called Beers Up, Ass Down.
Double shifts burned out, traffic jam stressed out. Just gotta get out, this can't be what life's all about. It's messing with my brain. Gotta make a change, get a ticket, catch a plane. Somewhere it don't rain, someplace no shirt, no shoes. Any old beach will do. Beers up, ass down. On my fold-out chair, ain't going nowhere. Sun up to sundown. Under a palm, humming Buffett songs. Go up at 6 and lay down. Me and beers up, ass down. Now living life real slow, phone on airplane mode. Let the cold cerveza flow. Drinking by the truck, go change my latitude, change my attitude. Living life as I please, no responsibilities. In a hot minute I'll be crushing, doing absolutely nothing. Beers up, ass down. On my fold-out chair, ain't going nowhere. Sun up to sundown. Under a palm, humming Buffett songs. Go up at 6 and lay down. Me and beers up, ass down. Don't know if it was luck or divine intervention. It's that return flight, but I ain't regretting. It's every day now and every single night. I'm living the high life, tipping beers up, sit my ass down. On my fold-out chair, ain't going nowhere. Sun up to sundown. Under a palm, singing jazzy songs. Go up at 6 and lay down. Me and beers up, ass down, ass down.
Hey y'all, this is Gina and David with Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, and we love listening to Tropical Country on Wednesday night with B-Dawg and Lou. Yeehaw!
And Munsick out there out west from Wyoming, and he is making some waves, and he's slowly making his way to mainstream radio. But I tell you what, we got to see him in Nashville, got to see him live, and I'd heard his music before, and you just didn't appreciate the music till you actually get to see him and watch him perform, and then you just
He puts on a great show.
and you just fall in love with him.
like that song.
It's got a good beat. It makes you want to dance, don't it?
She was dancing in a chair.
Yeah, I was bebopping
Yeah.
along.
Not just her legs.
Yeah, not just my legs were going this time.
Well, I think the ambassador loved Beers Up, Ass Down, too,
Yes.
from Hurricane Highway.
Yes, she did. Hello to the
So-
ambassador.
Hey, girlfriend.
She said, hello, boyfriend.
See, I'm trying to get some ass moving. Get everybody, get you scooting, get you out on the dance floor, daggone
There
it.
you
So
go.
we play some meaningful songs as well, but we gotta get you moving first, right?
That's right.
That's right. All right.
Oh, sorry. I got sidetracked again. I know that's hard, but I mean, easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was
Play
waiting.
some more music.
I was waiting on you. I mean, you look like you had something to say.
I did, but I lost it.
Just that quick.
I
huh?
know. It's awful.
Just that quick. How
My
about
brain is not recovered yet.
I gotta say, I like Gina's accent.
that? Gina's.
accent on the shout out.
Yeah, well, anytime.
Well, you gotta love. Yeehaw!
That's right. That's funny.
I love that. And if you guys want to, if you're questioning out there and you're like, hey, I'd like to do a shout out. Well, guess what? I have. Let me find it here. Have some directions on how you can do a shout out.
Here at Tiki Man Radio, we love shout-outs from our artists and our listeners from all over the world. You ever wondered how you do that? Well, if you have the free Tiki Man Radio app, all you have to do is click on the little menu and go down to where it says shout-out. You can record a short shout-out. When you're done, you just send it straight to us. You have about 15, 16 seconds to do it. Here's a couple of pointers. Make sure you don't have your TV on or your radio. Make sure you're in a quiet space if you can. And always tell us who you are, where you're from, and mention you're listening to Tiki Man Radio. It's as simple as that. You want to hear your name on the radio? Send us a shout out and we'll put it in the radio station for you. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station, and give us a shout out.
That's right, and you can do a shout out for Tiki Man Radio or in all the shows here on Tiki Man Radio. And of course, the Tiki Man, he makes sure they get dispersed out to all the individual shows, and yeah, we'll have a good time. So,
That's right.
yeah.
When does Callie go back to school?
Yeah, well, he's probably fairly soon. I know they go a little bit longer in California, so
Yeah, he's probably got 2 or 3 more weeks.
yeah. I know.
They were on vacation. Like
Yeah.
they had gone away.
Yeah.
But I can't remember where they went.
Yeah, and talking about going on vacation and everything, you saw where we lost another '90s TV icon, and of course, old Theo from the Cosby Show.
Yes.
He drowned down in Costa Rica. How about that?
He's only 43 years old, whatever. But the waters were bad that day, too.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
They said the lifeguards were on another rescue in another area or whatever.
Yeah.
Couldn't make it over.
He said they believe he
water was there.
got sucked under an undertow.
Well, yeah. I mean, it happens, even in Boca Raton. It's like
Yeah.
those riptides, and they tell you, just go with it, don't fight it. And if you fight it, it'll take you out, but go along with the shore and then come in with it.
Yeah. Swim sideways, not towards
go
the shore.
along
Yeah.
shore, don't fight it because it'll beat you every time.
And they said he had along with the riptide, it was the undertow. It was,
Yeah.
he couldn't come back up. So
It just keeps taking you under. And
it's awful.
Yeah, of course, that was Malcolm Jamal Warner. For those of you that don't remember the Cosby Show, all you youngins.
he did.
So-
I loved him on the show The Resident.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people remember him from, is The Resident.
Yeah.
It is so good. Of course, I found it on my Facebook videos.
Of course you did.
And of course, it was already off the air by the time I found it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was a great show.
You binge it.
That's what I did.
I'm not sure if Callie is still in Mexico or not in
So
the show.
3 days ago, Callie posted they were at Cozumel Island in Mexico. So I don't know if they have come back or not. Yeah, they've been down there for a minute.
Having a good time for sure.
Yeah.
But I know it looked from the talk we had Sunday, I believe, Danny's daughter Julie, she's going back to school here in the next few days, I believe.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I went back on Monday. So, and then
Listen, speaking of a quiet house, it was so quiet today.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, I love you and all,
Like, I bother you when you're working.
but there was no noise anywhere.
Still got Daggett.
Yeah, exactly.
Only noise he makes is snoring.
Wells. Yeah, put some bells around his collar.
Right. Well, Gina said July 31st, they're going back over there in Memphis. So they've still got a little bit yet. Another week.
Yeah, our kids go back in August. The kids go back August 6th.
Isn't Memphis all year long? Didn't she say that?
I don't
One of
know.
her posts.
Maybe.
Well, they take breaks quite often, but they go all year, if I'm correct.
You know, I was one of those weird people in high school that wanted to.
It's my phone, sorry.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
Sorry.
So,
One of Uncle Alex's eBay deals is calling.
right? you're losing out on money out there. But yeah, I remember in high school, I was one of those weird kids that would get bored in the summertime. So I wanted to go all year long because then we could go like 3 months and be off a month, and then go back for another 3 months and be off a month. And it was just, I just thought that would be better.
Well, I remember when we was in school, we didn't go back to school until after Labor Day. If you remember right, we were off the entire month of June, July, and August.
Yeah.
After Labor Day.
So, because I always remember, you know, the first home football game was before school even started.
And we got out in
You know,
Yeah.
if you remember
the
right,
second week of June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We usually got out around June 1st and didn't go. Of course, we didn't have as many breaks because now.
You had spring,
We didn't ha-
Easter, and,
Oh, no,
Christmas,
we-
Thanksgiving.
I don't remember us having a spring break. When we was kids, spring break was something college kids got.
Yes.
We didn't get that.
I never heard of a spring break until we moved down here. And then I was like, these kids get spring break?
Spring break, fall break,
That's
summer
a
break.
college thing.
Well, I
Christmas break.
You know, we didn't get Jewish holidays when I was a kid.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
You know.
Gina said it's not Memphis, it's Mississippi that has all year round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, we didn't. I remember. Was it September that we used to go back, or was it the end of August?
Well, it was usually the last Friday night in August was the first home football game.
Yeah.
And it was usually like days
September 1st.
before school. You know, before.
It was like the week school started.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have usually a lot of times the first home football game's Friday night, and we didn't start school until the following Monday.
Yeah.
So, but or the day after Labor Day, a lot of times we went to school.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, now you're right. I mean, usually we get a break every quarter.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a long break.
In
Sometimes it's a
addition
short
to
break.
the teacher work days that the kids get off.
Well, the kids get those off. The teachers don't get
No,
those off.
But the kids get like a
So,
3-day weekend.
Those aren't days off for me either. You know,
I know.
those are.
You got to protect the teachers.
Those are
too.
no,
Right?
they're actually training
Training
days.
days,
We have training days that we have to go to, so as well. So, and if we're not doing that, then there's a lot of times when I'm at the teachers' work days, but we're doing I'm teaching, so
Yeah.
it just depends. It just depends.
Yeah, I remember telling the kids after we moved down here, like, are you guys ever in school? I mean, there's always something going on.
Well, down here was the first place we had ever seen where they canceled school due to a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
quite an experience
Wow,
for
I
us.
always get the kick out of the delay. We never got delays.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now it's like, if there's a rain or not a frost, but maybe even a frost.
Yeah.
Delayed 2 hours.
Yeah, let me tell
We
you,
got delays a lot.
if parents complain that 2-hour delays, it just ruins.
It does.
Well, I mean, if people have to be at work, I get
And
it.
let me tell you,
It is so hard to do a delay as a parent.
It is hard for staff too. The only thing it does is checks a box
Yes.
that the government says you have to have so many days or whatever.
Yeah.
But as far as a learning day, it really
Oh, yeah.
it screws things over because
Oh, yeah.
because you're starting 2 hours later, so you're getting the kids there, and a lot of times by the time you're starting, based upon the schedule, there's kids that are riding and going straight to lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lunch
And
at 11,
so the teacher
10:30, yeah.
That's
So-
not lunch.
So by the time with just that 2 hours, by the time you get lunch over and the teachers are just starting to get into their lesson for that day, it's time to pack the kids up and get them ready to go.
Well, it always
So
amazed
it
me
doesn't benefit anybody really.
when the kids were little, and whenever I sound like my parents back in
Back in
my
my day,
Back in our day.
I walked uphill in the snow both ways.
Barefoot.
Both ways, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember though when we were in school, if we were on a 2-hour delay, we just missed those classes, and you started like in third period or whatever it was.
Well, you should have been.
Yeah. Now, and it used to stress my kids out because when my kids started school, if you were on a 2-hour delay, there was a delay schedule. So
yes, there's a delay schedule.
Each class
is shortened.
You're
still getting your whole day, but you're getting a shortened class periods.
What are you going to learn in 20 minutes?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
By the time you open your book and say, okay.
Yeah, by the time you get everybody sitting down, and then you go over stuff, and then this bell rings, time to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it used to really, because my girls, all three had serious anxiety. They were the girls that would like call every day because their belly hurt, kind of thing. And so
they were those kids.
Yeah. I finally had to tell the teachers, like, stop letting them call me.
They were on first name basis with the school nurse.
Yeah, they were. So, but it was stressful for them. Like, they would get so stressed out because they were afraid when they walked into the school that they would go to the wrong place. So they hated delays. Except for being able to.
It doesn't benefit. Like again, I'll say it again. It doesn't benefit anybody. All it does is check a box.
Yes.
So
yes.
With that, we're moving on. Hey, we're talking about new music. I got some new music in the email from Mr. Wayne Sinclair, and of course, it's called a Moonlight Margarita Night.
Salty kisses, the kind I like. We'll make shooting star wishes on the beach tonight. I've never seen your eyes so bright. It's a moonlight margarita night. Warm breezes in the beach chair. I see it blowing through your hair. Such a beautiful sight on a moonlight margarita night. It's alright taking it slow on the Gulf of Mexico. I just wanna hold you tight on the moonlight margarita night. We can sleep in tomorrow and work on our plan. Back and fill the sheets and shower with sand. When the sun dims its light, it's a moonlight margarita. It's alright taking it slow on the Gulf of Mexico. I just wanna hold you tight on a moonlight margarita night. It's alright taking it slow on the Gulf of Mexico. Just wanna hold you tight on a moonlight margarita night.
Hey, this is Ian Flanagan, and you're listening to Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou.
And now it is time for the award-winning JBL Travel Minute with Joe Leo, the JBL Travel Group. JBL Travel Group is the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. You can reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. And now get ready to learn something new about travel. Take it away, Joe.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with this week's Travel Minute. Today I want to talk about the big change at the TSA checkpoints. And I'm sure that you've seen it on the news. no more shoe removal. So as of July the 8th, TSA has officially announced that it's going to be ending its long-standing policy requiring passengers to remove their shoes at airport security. Why was the policy changed? So the original rule was introduced in 2006, which followed the 2001 attempted shoe bombing by a guy called Richard Reed. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem announced that the change is being made because of advancements in screening technology and a layered security approach that no longer requires shoe removal. So if you've been to an airport recently, you've noticed that most of them have upgraded their equipment, and the evaluation of this equipment shows that they can detect any threats, even in the shoes, without needing passengers to remove the footwear. So kind of what's behind it is, of course, the improved scanners, but the Real ID compliance, which we've talked about 100 times, have strengthened, the security threats. Of course, pre-TSA, global entry, all of the other, screening things that people can accomplish. So they thought that this would be a good thing to move along. And they're looking to speed up a little bit on the lines, because if you've been traveling recently, you've seen that sometimes these lines can be very long. So here's what you should know. You can leave your shoes on. However, if you do trigger the scanner, they can tell you to go back and take your shoes off and get scanned again. If you then trigger it without the shoes, then of course you're going to get the feely touchy, what do they call it? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so it happens to me all the time because I have a metal knee and I always set it off, and I always wind up getting they have to pat me down all the time. So anyway, if you have TSA pre-check or one of the other advancements, you're still protected because you don't need to take your laptop out or your liquids out, because they can see all of that. So an overhaul that's coming beyond the shoes, hopefully, over the next couple of years, is they're going to reduce the 3.5 ounce liquid rule, and that they haven't made a date for that yet, but that's on the horizon. And they're also going to streamline, and you probably see this in a couple of the airports already, the vision, so facial recognition, automatic bin systems, and the digital IDs are really catching on. So a lot of the airports now, you can store your Real ID information as well as your mobile driver's license and that stuff on your phone in the Google app or Google Wallet. So there are some other changes that are coming on. Those of us who have the pre-approvals, we don't have to remove our laptops. We don't have to take, we have a liquid limit, but we don't have to take it out, and we don't have to take off our belts or jackets. So, which I have it, and 9 times out of 10, I have to go back and take my belt off or my jacket off anyway. So I think it's finally getting to a point where, those extra screening things are not going to be needed anymore, because it's going to be for everybody. And if you trigger it, you're going to go back and take your jacket off, take your laptop out, and all that good stuff. So, but the new CT scanners really, and if you've watched them, they can really see what's inside the bag. Anyway, I just wanted to bring up the data, and I'm sure you saw it on the news, but this is Joe Leo with this week's Travel Minute. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Take care.
Thanks, Joe. You've been listening to the award-winning JBL Travel Minute with Joe Leo, winner of the 2024 Magellan Awards of Excellence. Each week, Joe takes you through the ins and outs of the travel industry. It gives you ideas about travel that you never even thought about. If you're looking to take a trip, book a cruise, or a special event, then reach out to Joe Leo at JBL Travel Group at 732-831-5200, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
Hey everybody, Tiki Man here. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you're enjoying the video. Do us a favor, hit the like button down there. Make sure you subscribe and you hit the little bell. That really does help us out tremendously and allows us to keep doing what we do here at Tiki Man Radio. Thanks for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Back to the show.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Truth be told, I could never tell a lie. Never wanna break your heart or make you cry. If I can't stay true, be with you, baby, tell me what else can I do? Cross my heart and hope to die if I tell a lie. My mama told me once when I was young, shame the devil, always tell the truth, my son. Those words, they stay with me, and I hope I always will see. The right way can sometimes be the hardest one. Yeah, cross my heart and hope to die. Truth be told, I could never tell a lie. I never wanna break your heart or make you cry. I never can stay true and be with you. Baby, tell me what else can I do? Cross my heart and hope to die if I tell a lie. Oh yeah. Temptation can appear along the way. Little voices in your head every day. If I ever think a straying ain't worth the price I'd be paying, could never look you in the eyes, I'd have to say, oh, cross my heart and hope to die. Truth be told, I could never tell a lie. I never wanna break your heart or make you cry. If I can't stay true and be with you, baby, tell me what else can I do? Cross my heart and hope to die if I tell a lie. Cross my heart and hope to die. Truth be told, I could never tell a lie. I never wanna break your heart or make you cry. If I can't stay true and be with you, baby, tell me what else can I do? Cross my heart and hope to die if I tell a lie. Yeah, cross my heart and hope to die if I tell a lie.
Hey y'all, it's Mackenzie Phipps and you are listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on the Tiki Man Radio.
I got bills to pay, moves to make. Gotta make a little hay with mouths to feed. I wish I could take a little break and carve a little time for me. I've been crazy as Jesse James, son of a gun on the run all week. I need a boat and a lake so I can make some Mayberry memories on that fishing hole with my long cane pole. Watch that sunset glow. Live life just a little more slow. I'm talking Main Street, Dairy Queen, front porch sipping on a sweet iced tea with a ball game on the tube TV, making Mayberry memories. I put the top down on a candy apple Bel Air, waving to the neighbors in the rocking chair. That old Andy Griffith style American dream sounds pretty good to me. A little hot slice of apple pie, whippoorwill singing in summertime. That's my kind of melody, Mayberry memory. On that fishing hole with my long cane pole. Watch that sunset glow. Live life just a little more slow. I'm talking Main Street, Dairy Queen, front porch sipping on a sweet iced tea with a ball game on the tube TV, making Mayberry memories. Oh yeah. Slow it on down.
Street, Dairy Queen, front porch sipping on a sweet iced tea with a ball game on a tube TV, making Mayberry memories. If you ask me, the world just needs Mayberry memories.
That's brand new music from Ryan Larkins called Mayberry Memories.
Yeah, I love that one.
I get a kick out of it, Mayberry. The only one that was married was Otis, and he was the town drunk.
That is true. That is very, very true.
The only one that was married.
I wonder if that was by accident or design, if that was that way. But
back then,
I thought it was interesting whenever we went to
you did go
to Mayberry. Yeah.
Mount Airy, North Carolina.
We found out that in reality, when they were coming up with the idea for the show, Andy was supposed to be Barney.
Not as far as the character.
Okay.
Andy Griffith was supposed to be the comedic guy.
Yeah.
And Barney was supposed to be the straight one.
Serious.
Yeah.
The serious one. But when they started filming and everything.
Because Andy was a stand-up comedian.
Well, so was Don Knotts. But
Don was funny.
But Don was so daggone funny and over the top in that character. Andy was like, I'll play the straight one.
Yeah.
Because this is too good. It's just too good. Because those two had actually performed on Broadway.
They had done stand-up together.
In different comedies and stuff.
Kind of like the Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis thing.
These two guys, they met on Broadway. They had done plays together and
they were a good match.
And filmed a Bond.
Yeah.
And so whenever the show came up and the idea for a deputy, Don Knotts was the first person that Andy Griffith thought of.
Yeah.
So which was very, very cool. So
yeah, I think it's neat.
Yeah, and who would have thunk it that you hear all these stories later that nobody liked Aunt B, and apparently Aunt B didn't like them either.
Yeah,
so
it drove her crazy that they used to cut up and have fun while they were filming because she was very straight laced.
She was a professional actor.
Yeah.
So the comedy side, she just didn't have really much use for the comedy side.
Not even the comedy on camera, but the behind the scenes comedy, like when they were all just cutting up.
The cahoots.
They were. She wanted everybody to
be professional.
Be serious, to do your job.
Yeah.
So she was.
That's why she was a.
She was something. Yeah.
And the funny thing,
they said that's why she wasn't on the last seasons because she wanted out.
Yeah. So, and the cool thing that we found out that when we were there visiting was that Thelma Lou actually lived in Mount Airy, North Carolina.
Mount Airy,
she just through the show and hearing Andy talk about his hometown, how much he loved his hometown, and everything. She had come back a couple times to do stuff at the museum and fell in love with it. Moved there, and at the time, whenever we were there visiting, she was actually she was a resident at the local care center. But they said, there was times where they would get her out and she'd go over and still do autographs at the museum and everything. Yeah. But so Thelma Lou actually moved to Mayberry for real life, and that's where she was until she passed away. So,
yeah. That isn't that strange, Michelle? I just think that's the weirdest thing. So CMSM says Audrey Tucker. Audrey was the first black female country singer to gain national exposure on NBC's Starting Over. And then CMSM and Joe Diffie came along. So that's cool. Wow. Just a fun fact there.
Yeah.
And Gina, back to our talk about, kids and school. Yeah. Gina said that Nashville now, the kids have to go to school sick and let the nurse send them home.
Really?
They will not accept a doctor's excuse anymore. It has to be okayed by the school nurse, and they have to go home.
Sick.
Isn't that, just long enough to get everybody else sick. But isn't that such a turnaround from nobody's allowed to go to school to now you have to be there even if you're sick? So, that's craziness. I would not have known that. Yeah.
Whoop.
Well, okay then.
Hey, we're going to some music. How about that?
Hey, I love it.
That wasn't by design, but let's just roll with it.
Baby, the country honky tonkin', I got this redneck heart a thumping, stuck on you like glue ever since. You ain't getting rid of me now, ain't but one more path to walk down. Since we've got the dog and all, pick the preacher, make a call. Let's tie the knot and have a ball. Since we've got the dog and all. Trucks parked out behind the silo, long chairs lined up down the aisle, bugs and honeysuckle in the air. Feed the family grandma's chili, dance and drink till we get silly. Since we've got the dog and all, I pick the preacher, make a call. Let's tie the knot and have a ball. Since we've got the dog and all. No, it just don't get much better. We'll get hitched out in the yard. Pull that moonshine from the cellar. We can toast with mason jars. And I'll put on my best boots, honey. We can spend that new wed money. Buy a brand new half-price washing machine. Sneak off somewhere, get naughty. Come on back, hide the party. Since we've got the dog and all, pick the preacher, make the call. Let's tie the knot and have a ball. Since we've got the dog and all. Since we've got the dog and all. Love stronger than a woman's cannonball. Pick the preacher, make the call. Since we've got the dog and all.
Hey y'all, we're the Boomtown Saints. You're listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio.
First time we ever met, he was sitting on the porch. I offered him a beer, he begged me for one more. We really hit it off, cause he's a lot like me. He likes to tag along, and when I lose my keys, that dog will hunt, he'll track him down. Yeah, he's country to the bone, but he loves to go to town and tie one on. Come Friday night, well, he might have at the moon, but don't worry, he won't bite. Been known to chase and tail. Yep, I tell you what, that dog will hunt. He digs that ZZ Top, Brooks and Dunn, and Elvis too. He likes his taters fried and his chicken barbecued. He's got a reputation, he's an all-night party hound. As long as there's long necks, you can bet he'll sniff 'em out. That dog will hunt, he'll track 'em down. Yeah, he's country to the bone, but he loves to go to town and tie one on. Come Friday night, well, he might have at the moon, but don't worry, he won't bite. Been known to chase and tail. Yep, I'll tell you what, that dog will hunt. One time he went missing, dang near a doggone week, and I met the girl I love when she brought him home to me. That dog will hunt, he'll track him down. Yeah, he's
country to the bone, but he loves to go to town and time alone. Come Friday night, well, he might have hit the moon, but don't worry, he won't bite. Been on the chase and tail, yep, I tell you what, that dog will hunt. Come on, boy, let's go.
And that segment was brought to you by the Dogs. And, of course, that is brand new music from our good buddies, the Boomtown Saints, That Dog Will Hunt.
I love it.
So, and, of course, before that was David Alex Barton with Dog and All. So, how about that? So we just went to the Dogs for just a minute. So.
I love it. I'm telling you what, some of the new music that you've gotten in this time is just fabulous.
Yeah, I know, right? It's good season for good music.
It is.
Holding out.
Yeah, he has been holding out.
No, it's called I Hadn't Gotten to My Email.
Well, for those of you out there who are all about the stars and the sky and space, there is about to be 2 meteor showers at the same time. So the night of July 29th and into the early hours of July 30th, there's going to be 2 meteor showers happening together.
Wow.
And so at the peak of timing, they expect up to 100 meteors per hour to be shooting across the sky. And some of those may even turn into fireballs where it hits our atmosphere. So Fireball. And not the drink.
I got a big old bottle.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't touch the stuff.
I did once. That party lasted about 45 minutes. But yeah, so if you want to see something really cool, and I actually sent that to Zach, our son-in-law, because he is a big space guy. So I think that'll be pretty neat. I can remember being way out in the middle of nowhere at my great-grandma's house and just throwing a blanket. She lived
Those
on
are
a
the best
hill.
ones. It's
Yeah.
No white light, none of it.
Yeah.
It's just quiet.
Exactly. And I think we were even we were pretty young, but I can remember seeing the meteor shower because, like you said, there was nothing else around.
No.
We just threw a blanket up out in the yard and just laid on our back.
Fireflies.
Yeah, yeah. Laid on our back and watched, and it was amazing. So, and that was just a if you want to say normal one or just one. This is going to be 2 of them together. So I'm anxious to see what that's going to look like. Hopefully the clouds will stay away for everybody.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
I saw where Mo says she gets to talk about Mayberry every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she probably got some stories.
She probably does. Because I think Mo said, I think she finally told me what she does for a living the other day.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah.
She's done travel?
I know, right? Right?
I thought as much as she either worked for the NCAA or the Travel Channel, one of the two.
The Travel Channel.
Because she's either at a college tournament or, or on vacation someplace. So
they just had I wish Ann was on here too. Mo and Ann and their family, they just went on a sister's vacation, and it looked like so much fun.
Down to the beach.
Yes. I think that would be amazing.
Well, it was funny. Mo was here for the turkey. The turkey. Tiki turkey party. And Ann was down at her beach house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay, because she left and then caught up with the sisters.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. It was great to see everybody. It was great to see you there, Mo.
Yeah.
And it gave me an idea. I was like, maybe my brothers and I need to do a siblings weekend.
Oh, no. No.
That was quick.
No.
Hey, hell no.
Why not?
Y'all can't be trusted.
Uh-oh.
I ain't got that much bail money.
Well,
Trust me, I've heard the stories of her brothers, and no.
We almost got kicked out of a hotel one time.
Well, I
didn't
got
do
kicked
it.
out of Canada.
No, her brothers.
Out of Canada?
Yeah. And I was only 16.
Good Lord. You almost got kicked out of a whole country.
Yeah, it was actually, my dad worked for Prudential, so he always made the convention. So I was 16, and I got my driver's license. We get to go across Canada and this and that, and Niagara Falls and stuff. So we're in Toronto. We're on like the 23rd floor. Mm-hmm. And the vice president of Prudential and his son and I were sharing a room. Not for long. We got into the maid's quarters or whatever, and we're throwing these little bars of soap out at the 23rd floor.
Oh, no.
You can hear a thump.
Oh, no. You had an Eric Church moment.
We weren't thinking, you know. The next thing you know, security, there's 6 of them damn near busting down the door. Needless to say, I slept on a cot at the end of my mom and dad's bed for the rest of the day.
Who knew that Uncle Alex beat Eric Church to the punch, man?
Who would have thunk it, huh?
I know. That's funny.
Oh, yeah. True story. I was 16.
That's funny. We
talk about an international incident.
Right? Can you imagine?
My parents were like, oh, my God.
Well, and I guess when you're 16, you don't think.
But the vice president, he's like, yeah, kids will be kids. Don't worry about it. My father thought he was going to get fired. It's a good thing it was the
boss's kid.
My father thought he was going to get fired.
Oh, no.
Then there was another one in Pennsylvania. But
oh, Lord. See, I'm not that bad. I don't get kicked out of.
Are you sure the statute of limitations is over?
Verona, if the police hear this, you don't know nothing.
You know nothing?
Said Dudley Do
Right.
The mounted police.
Speaking of Canada, Verona, if you talk to Moni, tell her we miss her tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a beer mid going at a hotel one time, and then my brothers, it was the first time we ever went to a hotel that had a manager's reception. And we all had our own separate rooms, but my brothers...
You know how now you go to a manager's reception and they normally cut you off at 2 or 3?
We know why.
It's because of her brothers, and let me tell you.
Yeah, it's probably our fault. So we were all drinking, and we were piling up. So we had the spouses, and then me, and then my brothers, and I didn't have a spouse then. And so we built this huge beer mid on the table in the lobby. And
usually you do the Oktoberfest.
Right, yeah. So, and it was one of those hotels, I can't even remember which thing it was, but it was a nice hotel.
Yeah.
It was the first one that had a manager's reception, and it was the first one that I ever had been to that held a portion of your card, you know, because you could do room service and everything. So anyways, so this table was literally in the middle of the lobby, and then on the sides, it had hallways, so you could like look over the balcony and down into the hotel. Mm-hmm. So they went up on the 5th floor and started throwing things over the balcony to see if they could knock all the cups down off the beer mid. And then they got caught, one or both, and I never got a straight answer which one. I was not involved in this one. They got caught peeing into a fake plant. It wasn't even a real one. And so we all almost got kicked out.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know why you don't want me to go with them.
What could possibly go right?
That's right.
I think you provided your own evidence very well.
Yeah.
With that, Your Honor, I rest my case.
We were a lot younger then. I'm just saying.
And can I tell you, your brothers got older, not mature.
Well, yeah.
That's it.
You know, sometimes when siblings get together, everybody just reverts back to childhood.
They do,
right?
They do.
And that's what happens to us. Although I still kind of end up being the mama. I don't know how.
Your brother, who's the patriarch now, is the worst influence I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
You know, they left him in charge.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he comes up with some stuff, though. It was fun.
Yeah. And he's the same one keeps going, when you moving back?
Right.
So, and then he's like, have a drink. I'm like, no thanks.
Just one.
And then he starts pouting. You mean like I'm drunk with me?
Now he's started this thing.
You know, I'm not going to live forever. He does the Tiki Man thing.
Oh, yeah.
He does that thing. I'm not going to live forever.
Yeah, ever since Mom and Dad died.
Yeah, he does that.
Now he'll be like, okay, but this might be the last chance you ever have. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad. Yeah, so Michelle says Uncle Alec's insurance conferences get wild.
Oh, yes, they do. I've seen some. I'm supposed to be in bed. I didn't get to go to the Playboy.
The Playboy?
Yeah, they went to the Playboy.
The Playboy Mansion?
Yeah. Not the mansion. It was the Playboy Club.
The club.
Back in the day,
But
they
still.
had the clubs. Yeah.
Really?
I didn't get to go to that, no.
That was a work function?
Yeah.
Man, my work
Prudential.
sucks.
Prudential.
Not that I want to go to the Playboy.
We were down at Fountain and Blue. I mean, yeah. Dad made Prudential still.
Your work
very, very well.
doesn't send you anywhere cool.
No. No.
At all.
Dad had 23 years with Prudential, and they're still teaching my mom to write. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Well, good. Hey, Z is out there. He's home from the Hair Wars. Nice to see you, Z. And Josh Clark. Hello. Happy Hump Day
Josh.
to you.
There he is.
About time you showed up.
Where's the Panther and Donna?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and tell Chelsea the same from us, Josh. Tell her we said hello. She sent me a really sweet message for my birthday. I thought that was really,
how
really sweet.
sweet.
I know.
Oh.
She's my spirit person.
Oh.
She had a wonderful birthday. She cooked her own dinner.
Yeah.
I did. Cooked myself some homemade lasagna. And what else did I do for myself
And
today? I cleaned the kitchen.
And I did my very first attempt to make homemade ice cream on my own.
That's
Yes.
So
Yes, Michelle, tell
yes.
Tim he did it.
So I did it. I couldn't remember Tim's recipe though. So I used a recipe from ChatGPT.
Yes, Michelle. Listen, Michelle.
Let me tell you,
Tell
it was definitely soft serve ice cream.
ChatGPT has entered my husband's phone.
Hey, you know who you can blame. We all know you can blame King David about that.
Yes, so if you talk to King David, tell him thank you so much.
I don't use it
He fought
nearly.
the urge for a whole week, but we have ChatGPT now.
I did. I don't use it nearly as much as he did.
No, that's true.
So I'm just saying. But I did ask it how to make
too
homemade.
dang accurate.
I did ask it how to make homemade ice cream.
Scary.
So,
Right?
so, but yeah, the ice cream it actually turned out really, really good.
It did have a really good flavor.
It melted quickly. It didn't, once you scooped it out, it hit the bowl. You better eat now, or else you were drinking a milkshake.
Yeah.
It just melted quickly.
And then when you froze it, because we put it in the freezer because we couldn't eat it all.
Yeah. Oh, and then it got rock hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then now you got to let it sit out.
Nuke it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to let it sit out about 20 minutes to be able to get it soft enough to scoop. I mean,
So you just have to plan ahead when you want ice cream.
Yeah, pretty much. But that was my first attempt.
Go and open this glass door.
Right?
I've had this homemade ice cream maker for 2 years, and the only person to ever make ice cream in it was the bodyguard. I had never even used it, so I thought it was for her birthday. I'll tell you what, the kids are here, and got the grandkid here. I'm going to be the cool grandpa, and I'm going to make homemade ice cream. That's cool. So I did.
And he was the cool grandpa.
So then I got her a new office chair. So
And a cake. I got a cake.
Yeah, I got her a cake.
And little Grayson, listen. God love him.
Yeah.
I'm
glad he didn't know there was one, because that kid would ratted me out
all day long. Every time somebody wanted to tell. Every time he saw somebody, he would be like, "It's Mama's birthday, happy!" And somebody would say, "Happy birthday, Lou," and Grayson would go, "But she doesn't have cake. She needs a cake." And so
it's not happy birthday till you have cake.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Yeah.
So
he said that all day, and then right before he brought the cake out, he was like, "Where's the cake, Papaw?" And I said, I'm not having a cake. I'm having ice cream instead, buddy. And then I no more than said that, and they came walking out with the cake candles and singing to me.
I figured I better go get it then, or else that kid was not going to be happy until there was cake.
He was.
So Grayson loves cake. We've come to that conclusion.
Yes.
So.
And it was good. It was a Publix cake, which makes it even better.
Yeah. Brian calls me something every Sunday.
He what?
Calls me an A.
Yeah.
Oh, every Sunday. Yeah, because you always bring the sweets.
Yeah, he brings to the Sunday show. He brings chocolate cake. He brings donuts. He brings eclairs. You know, and for somebody that's really trying to not eat that stuff, lo and behold, what's he do? He does it every Sunday, and I'm like, I call him mean. I call him mean names because he brings the stuff that I do so hard to avoid.
Last week.
I did. I didn't touch that chocolate cake. So
really,
he drooled.
Yeah. I did not touch that chocolate cake.
Heather was the first one into it.
She doesn't usually eat sugar.
No, Miss Healthy herself. She was like, oh, I gotta have that chocolate.
Wow.
So,
Danny got into it. Kevin got into it.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it here.
but B-Dawg left the chocolate cake alone.
Oh, I'm so proud.
But that's because I knew about the other cake.
True.
So, and because I knew what's going to happen, because there's going to be leftover cake, and then who's going to eat leftover cake?
Okay.
Yes.
So, I had to pace myself.
You done good. I didn't know there was another cake.
Yep, there was. So, hey, we talk about new music, and we talked about last week that Jason Acey's just been cranking out new music left and right. And here's another one of his new songs off of his album, and it's an EP that he's come out with. But this one's called Faraway Places.
Almost every day, but your love keeps me from drifting away to someplace I've never been, just floating like old Huck Finn. I could cut lines and let the current take me, but your love, baby, just won't forsake me. I'll probably lose everything but my name, come crawling back in a walk of shame. So one of these days when the coast is clear, we can pack a few bags and maybe disappear. Ain't it funny how much doggone stress would get away races? That's why I dream about you and me, far away places. I catch you looking online at some port of call, 'cause you're not the kind of girl that goes shopping at the mall. You'd rather spend it all on sand, where they speak a language we don't understand. Oh, so one of these days when the coast is clear, we can pack a few bags and maybe disappear. Ain't it funny how much doggone stress get away races? That's why I dream about you and me, far away places. We'll ask the neighbors to pick up the mail, but where we're going, baby,
this is Tyler Eastrit, and you're listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio.
We're all just looking for some human sunshine and brighten up our day. Just a little bit of happiness and goes a long, 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 long way. So let's open up our hearts and open up our souls. Let it all out, let it go. That human sunshine. Like a river that flows into the sea, like a flower that blooms in the early spring. Share the goodness that you have within, share it with the world in which we live. We're all just looking for some human sunshine to brighten up our day. Just a little bit of happiness can go a long, long, long way. So let's open up our hearts and open up our souls. Let it all out, let it go. That human sunshine. Sometimes all it takes is a smiling hello. It's people helping each other out. It's a pat on the back, it's a big old barrel. It's kindness, it's caring, it's a thing called love. We're all just looking for some human sunshine to brighten up our days. Funny how just a little bit can go a long, 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 long way. So let's open up our hearts, open up our souls, let it all out, let it go. That human sunshine. We're all just looking for some human sunshine to brighten up our day. Just a little bit of that human sunshine goes a long, 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 long way. Let's open up our hearts and open up our souls. Let it all out, let it go. That human sunshine. That human sunshine. Oh yeah. That human sunshine.
Human Sunshine. That is new music from Marty McCool.
Verona was liking that song a lot.
Yeah, I saw that. She was digging that.
Yeah.
So that's when it got passed over to us. Like, of course we'll put her on the air because, we had an opportunity to meet Marty and we love his music. He puts out a wide variety. So
Super nice guy.
yeah, absolutely.
So Z said that Gina's got him some Jack Purtle's chicken.
Some what?
Jack Purtle's chicken?
Never heard of it.
It's a Memphis thing, apparently.
Sound like Popeyes.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it like
Is it a
Popeyes?
fast food?
Is it like KFC?
Is it like a Memphis? Is it
Memphis
like Nashville hot? Is it hot?
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, I don't
Yeah, because I know like Nashville hot. Yeah, I won't touch that.
Yeah, and Popeyes is Louisiana hot.
Louisiana hot. Yeah.
My dad loved Popeye.
Oh, really?
I ate there one time. I'm like, yeah, no.
You don't like spicy stuff, though.
Yeah. I'm more of the
KFC.
I'm more of a KFC guy myself,
Exactly.
right there.
Original, not Mexican crispy, none of that. Original.
Yeah. We found, speaking of that, where was that? So up home, there was, and I'm sure they had it everywhere, but back in the day, there used to be the KFC buffet.
Yeah, yep.
Do you remember that? Yep. So we passed somewhere. Where was it? We passed one KFC. It probably is the only one left in the country that still has a buffet.
It was on the way to Cades Cove, past Saltwater or whatever.
Because we were trying Sweetwater.
Sweetwater. It was past Sweetwater.
We were trying so hard to remember because we drove past and we had just finished eating, and we were so mad
Why?
because it It had a big old
Pizza
thing.
Hut used to have a buffet too.
Yeah.
Salad bar,
Yeah. And then they went to just lunch, and then they got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the good old days.
Anyway.
Well, back when everybody had a buffet.
Yeah.
That used to be, that's the best places to go when your kids are little, because nobody fights over what you're going to eat, because everybody can pick out their own stuff, like Ponderosa. Do you remember Ponderosa?
Oh, I love Ponderosa.
Yeah.
That's what, they were like the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were good. That's whenever I was a kid, that was fancy eating out.
That was, yeah.
When we got to go to Ponderosa.
Oh, yeah. He dressed up.
Yeah. That was a big deal. Verona said they have Mary Brown's chicken. She's got the best legs in town. Is that for real, their slogan?
Probably.
It probably is. That's fabulous. I love that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, you're over there. He's over there doing his music.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm looking for
You
something.
talk amongst yourselves. Wait a minute. Sorry. I was trying to find something.
What was the outcome on David's knee? I know he was going to the doctor for something.
The knee.
I don't know. We haven't got the updated medical report.
Oh, well. He's out there. He's out there.
Z, we need the
How you
updated
doing,
medical
Z?
report. Yeah, what'd they say about your knee? Oh, Josh, Golden Corral is where it's at. Right. That is the...
Stay away from the chocolate fountain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was going to use it one time, and then there was like 3 kids in front of me, and they all had their hands in it. Never mind.
Yeah.
But the food was fantastic. And the one here in Chat shut down.
Yeah.
So now you have to go like down the road to, is it Fordo? Fordo has
they have
it.
one?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
There's one out near Tullahoma or Deckard or something.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, where he is.
Oh, there must be, yeah. Well, maybe we need to go to that one, because the one in Fordo
It's okay.
is all right. It was no Ponderosa, though. I'm just... Ponderosa had the best
Some
chicken
things
wings.
you can't duplicate.
Right? Best chicken wings ever.
Yeah, I would get a salad and then just load up on nothing but chicken wings on it, Ponderosa.
I know.
Yeah, would you like your steak? Nope, just give me the chicken wings.
Really? Oh, no, I took the steak. Loaded baked potatoes, salad.
Yep. I liked it. And my brother and I thought we were hot stuff whenever we got to go to the Ponderosa, and Mom and Dad sat at a booth, and then my brother and I got to sit at our own booth. And we got to ask for our own refills.
Refills.
Yeah.
Got to be all growed up.
We were all growed up.
I think then Sizzler, Western Sizzler came out after them.
Yep.
There's still one over.
Fun fact, I was a waitress at Western
There's one
Sizzler.
in Winchester, I think.
I tell you what,
There
we
it is.
had
Oh,
a Sizzler
yeah.
right here in Ottawa.
Like
Until,
almost across the street.
yeah, we had one here. It's now Carvana.
Yeah.
It's the Carvana parking lot, and it unfortunately was just before the that big C word that broke out in 2019. But just before that, unfortunately, one daggone case of hepatitis shut the whole place down. They went out of business, and they were done.
Word gets out.
And they're just like
Hepatitis A.
it's like there's only hepatitis. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's straight.
You can sanitize and keep moving on. I mean, come on.
You can tell it was not healthcare workers that ran the joint. That's all I'm saying.
But they did. They literally shut that place down right after that, and it was like and they had a great buffet.
Yeah.
Fantastic buffet. We take off, go to the Sizzler. So, I mean, we could literally walk to the Sizzler from where we had now, but no more. They took care of that for us.
Yep.
So that's why we can't have nice things.
Right?
But
I know. Oh, so Alicia is sending me, she finally got some of her wedding photos back. I know it's only been 6 months, but still. And she just sent me the best picture of Flaz and
I was
Larice.
going to say that. It looks like Flaz.
Yeah.
dancing.
It is so sweet, yeah. They're all hugging and being mushy.
Oh, we'll
So
have
I
to
will
send that to
send
Louise.
her, yeah.
Drinking.
Yeah. There may or may not have been drinks involved. Yeah, there was a lot of drinks involved that night.
I don't know. I was working.
I know. You were watching the effects, though.
I was having a good time watching effects, but I was working.
Listen, you know when the bride gets carried out of her own reception.
With her head in the trash can.
Some good ones, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've seen some good ones.
So.
Yes, there were so many, because they wanted to do like the last dance photos, you know, the romantic final moments together. Instead,
they didn't do any
groom
of
was
that.
helping carry the bride out while the bride's head was in a trash can. So,
but he wasn't blameless because he was doing his best to try to act sober.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. We got halfway home and he was freaking out. I was driving him.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
he was freaking out because he didn't know whose car we were in, and he wanted to know what happened to their car. I said, "You're in your car." He had no idea. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then
memories.
Yeah. So.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
I just thought of something.
What?
Okay, you took them home in their car.
Yes.
And you picked up your brother, who was wandering drunk across the parking lot, in their car and took him to the hotel. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. So how did we get?
So
to
how the heck did
car?
how the heck did the beer caps get in our car?
Did I have one of my brothers in there?
I don't know, but I'm trying to figure it out now because I'm like, wait a minute. If you was in their car, how in the heck did your brother stash his
true.
beer bottle caps in our car?
That's true. So
now we have a mystery.
We do.
We have a mystery.
I think I told y'all, my brothers have come up with this game. If they ever listen to this show, they're infamous, I'm telling you. So, so my brothers have come up with this game apparently, where when they drink at somebody's house, they take the beer cap from the bottle and they stash it. Like they'll put it on top of a door frame, or they'll put it like in a plant, or so that like all
for the next 12 months you're finding beer bottle caps.
Yes.
I was here.
Okay, so we're driving them that night, or no, it was not long ago.
No. And I was in the back seat, and you and Alicia, I was riding in the back. And
That's
you had
right.
Alicia
And
in
I
front.
had Alicia in the front with me, and him and Zach were in the back seat. And
I grabbed the oh crap handle, pulled down on it, and a beer cap fell out at me.
Yeah. And we thought that he must have put it up there whenever I picked him up that night to drive him to the hotel as he was stumbling, trying to make it up the hill. And apparently not, because I was in their car, not ours.
Yeah, so I don't know, I'm just all kinds of curious.
Yeah, now we have to investigate this. And I've never said anything to either one of them about finding beer caps everywhere, so.
Well, I think we got time for at least one more song.
I hope so.
We're going from, let's just do this. How about we go from golden fried chicken to, other kinds of gold rings. How about let's do a little tequila gold. There's new music from Tim Hicks.
Make a Monday feel like a Friday. If I'm gonna do it, I'ma do it my way. I'll turn a paycheck into some long necks, and let me tell you what'll happen next. I'm gonna turn this dead end street to a yellow brick road. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this juke joint hole in the wall into Studio 54. 'Cause I'm a one-man rodeo. Trail everywhere I go. If it beers or make it cold, and if a man don't dance, I'll go. 'Cause tonight I'm feeling good. You say I'm on the road. Everything I touch turns to tequila gold. Yeah, that's right, baby. Yeah. Tonight I have it. I'm making magic. Give me a party hat, I'm a polar rabbit. Hand me a napkin, I'll make it happen. You want a number, boy? I'm the guy to grab it. I'm a one-man rodeo, leave a neon trail everywhere I go. If it beers or make it cold, if a man don't dance, I'll go. 'Cause tonight I'm feeling good. You say
can't be beat.
'Cause I'm a one-man rodeo. Lead on trail everywhere I go. If it beers or make it cold, if a man don't dance, how does he go? 'Cause I'm feeling good. You can say I'm on a roll. Everything I touch turns to tequila. Everything I touch turns to tequila, turns to tequila gold. Oh, yeah.
Lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's the big show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After the big show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m. Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man. Live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the GTS Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ooltewah, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Friday, starting at 7 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
That's right. Have some fun right here on Tiki Man Radio. You never know what the heck we're going to get into or what we're going to talk about, or you just never know. So
That is true.
that is true. We can be talking about fried chicken and go right to Drunk Brothers. You just never know. Never know. So
Right.
all right. So how quickly the hour, this past second hour has went, and the night has
real,
went
yeah.
actually in general has actually went quick. But we've had some great music.
We have. And it was nice to have you back, Uncle Alex.
Nice to be back. Thank you.
Enjoy. Hopefully he's sitting
We
back.
kind of got crowded out the last couple of
Well,
weeks.
that
We're
was
gone.
not
I
intentionally.
went to the VFW.
He went and hung out with his lady friends.
Yeah, I'm looking.
He's hanging out with his real friends. You know.
Right.
So they're better looking.
A whole lot older. Dang.
Man, you gotta watch out for them old ladies, especially old ladies that wear leather skirts. You know.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Like,
Really?
You do not have a mirror, do you?
Oh my goodness.
Listen, I'm waiting to get old enough that I don't care.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
No. I
No.
don't think so.
So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Good night, Verona. We love you.
Thanks for tuning in, Verona, and congratulations. She was our #1 chatter tonight. Did you see where they get rankings now?
I didn't. Only I'm a moron because I didn't know what the rankings meant. Like I knew that there was a 1
Moni's
and a
got
2.
crown or something.
Yeah.
What the hell is up with
Because
that?
you get experience points when you're chatting.
Oh.
And if you go to the top of the live chat, you'll see a thing that says 25 XP. If you click on that, and it'll tell you who
Mine
you're.
says 150.
What do you get?
What, 150, yeah.
Oh.
And that tells you who your top chatters were for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it says top fan, but it's actually whoever was the top chatter for the day.
You're #1, Mo.
Yeah.
I mean,
Verona. Verona's
Verona.
#1. Then the ambassador. Then Mo. CMSM.
Yeah, you don't count because you're replying to everybody.
Yeah, I don't count.
Yeah, so.
That's pretty cool.
Participation trophy.
Yeah, that's what that's for. So, yeah, you were the #1 fan tonight, the #1 chatter.
Listen, we need to do a contest or something.
What's the prize?
I noticed that because,
Yeah, I
of
have to
course,
think.
I monitor the YouTube during the Sunday show.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And I noticed that, and I'm like, well, what is that? I've
I
never
saw
seen
that
this
too. I was
before.
like, Moni's got a crown.
But-
and I'm like, what is the
but-
crown?
Yeah.
But as soon as I seen what it was for, because this is something they're pulling from TikTok.
Right.
Because TikTok does that kind of,
Right.
does that sort of thing. But with that, the TikTok, though, to get that, you have to give gifts.
Right.
Is how you rank up there. But they're doing it by activity as far as chatting and being active on the chat. So.
Well, now it's irritating me because it says that my name is at LauraLou66 and ... And now I want to know and make sure that it's not another 6 in there somewhere.
See, mine just says Laura. It shows Laura Lou in the chat.
Yeah. Well, mine does too, but in the top fans thing.
Oh, you got to change your username then. You can
Well, I need to know I need to know the rest of the name, the third number.
I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
It's all attached to your Google, by the way, or your Facebook profile, or your YouTube profile.
Oh, Lord, that's the thing so old.
Google keeps telling me I'm out of space. I go delete shit, and they say, okay, you're good for another.
Yeah,
they're telling
doing that too.
They're telling everybody that.
I pay like an extra. I pay like $1 a month or something for.
I'm like, no. Then they're like, well, start another account. And I'm like, what? I didn't even want a Google account.
Yeah.
But I want a Facebook or whatever.
And if you have a Gmail.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a Facebook account I can't get into.
Keith?
So, yes. So, that got brought up to me today at work. Somebody come up and goes, this looks like you. And I'm like, yes, that is my fake profile from when I was working at the police department doing undercover work online. That was my fake profile that I used, and I can't even remember the email address that I used to set it up. Therefore, I can't remember a password. And of course, yeah, I can't remember anything. So
Uncle Alex,
everything's in my Rolodex.
You know, it used to be if an account sat there as inactive, they would delete it.
Right.
Not no more. Now they just let them hang out there. So,
Right.
So yeah.
And that, if I remember right, that profile picture of you look like Grizzly Adams.
I do.
Yeah.
And my profile, I worked on the railroad. So
you look like you worked on the railroad.
I used to
just
get his
saying.
Which is funny because that picture.
So I'd send him a birthday, happy birthday.
Because the picture was taken when I was working at the rail yard.
Yeah.
So that's why it looks like I figured I was perfect.
Yeah.
You know, but that is a fake profile that I used online and Facebook when I was doing working with the PD. So I can't even get into it. So don't, when it pops up that it's my birthday, it's not. It's that other guy who looks like me. So
yeah.
So, but anything else you got before we get out here tonight?
No, I just want to say thank you to everybody who is listening around the world and on the radio and on YouTube. And if you happen to think about it, give us a thumbs up on YouTube, like and subscribe to Tiki Man Radio so that you can chat with us because I'm going to try to start thinking of a good contest for this whole chat top fan thing. Not OnlyFans, YouTube top fans. And so I have to clarify. So yeah, and invite your friends.
All right. How about you, Uncle Alex? Anything you want to leave the world with this week?
Have a wonderful night.
All right.
Short and sweet.
Well, before we go, we have to thank everybody for tuning in on the radio and on the YouTube. We appreciate you guys tuning in with us every week. And, of course, we also have to thank our sponsors, JBL Travel Group, the cruise planners, your land and cruise experts. When planning your next getaway, call Joe Leo and tell him where you want to go, and he will make you a package that you cannot refuse. 732-831-5200. And GTS Charters and Outfitters, they are our sponsor for our live cam each and every week as well. But when you're down in Key West, make sure you get out on the water and experience everything Key West truly has to offer. Give them a call, 305-916-0990. And when in Key West, make sure you visit that Outfitter store because they have everything that you're going to need for your day on and off the water. And, of course, Party Dog Entertainment, that would be me, myself, and I. And Laura Lou helps me out as well. So if you have an event coming up and you need a DJ, give me a call, 423-847-2454. And we see what we can do for you. So, but with that is week. I want to remind, I know I haven't done it in a while, and I had a question about this. Once we sign off and we roll back to that bass, sometimes it seem like you have dead air or your music kind of sounds a little funny. just refresh your app and everything will be okay. It's just sometimes it lags a little bit on that transition from the Legend Studio back to the home base at the Chocolate Bar. And but everything will be all right. But with that, hey, we're going to call it another week. We'll be back here next week, and hard to tell what we're going to get into, but we will have a bunch of great music. We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye, everybody.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud, and you've been a good crowd. But you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind. Thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the managers protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. With this clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. Handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool run, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab, and they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last one near closing time. A final round chord as I strum the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song.